immediately got distracted. Just started stimming and immediately forgot. Hello. What's up? I'm not wearing any jewelry. Oops. Oh well. How are y'all doing? Should probably put on some music. Still don't know what's going on with TikTok Live. You nearly broke your phone. Why'd you do that? Accidentally slept for 12 hours. Oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds real nice. Dark ambient radio. Ooh. All right. I gotta try doing this knot. Hello, I'm doing good. That's it. Whoa. It was really fucking zoomed in. Fell off your dead crap to... Girl. Why is something always happening to you? Huh? Are you... Huh? What's going on? You're always having some sort of struggle. Two broken feet and a broken growth plate in your foot. Huh? Girl, what? Are you okay? Like in general, stuff keeps happening to you. Are you alright? How do you keep having these injuries? Cursed, you think? I think you need to do some witchcraft. I think you need a hella, like, protection spell at minimum, cause, girl, This is dark ambient. It's fucking creepy. Okay, try redoing this. If I like soak it in some Mod Podge. Mod Podge, yes. Hello! I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys? Bugga is not doing pretty good. If someone can come do a protection spell, fucking maybe. Cause girl, oh my god, you fried your brain after the last stream. What did you do in particular? You can only be here for a minute since you need motivation. As a new member who wants to be remembered. Well, you weren't forgotten. So, welcome in for a hot second. This rope is very, like, limp noodle. So that's why I'm thinking, like, if I soak it in some diluted Mod Podge, it'll kind of help it keep its shape. Let me just check. Cornstarch and water. I mean, it's only going to be on display, so it doesn't necessarily need to be, like, adorable. A violent breakup with your now ex. Oh my god. I'm glad that you're out of that. Congrats. Don't like that it was violent, but glad you're out. The nails are very shiny. Put my rope back in my little baggie. you watched some kind of perfect loop video for a couple hours till your brain died. You know, that'll do it. That'll surely do it. This'll work, I think. Okay, let me also grab my jewelry since I'm up. Barely associates. What videos I would suggest to make you the ideal hypnotic Aphrodite thrall trademark? If I could fucking... Not really any jewels on my usual... Just silver. I'm a silver girly. I mean, the brainwashing videos are always good. I don't fucking remember the things I've made. What videos would you guys... What is your favorite hypnotic Aphrodite video? Put in your suggestions in the chat. I look great in silver. Thank you. Accents look pretty. Yeah. Okay, let's grab some Mod Podge. You were doing a handstand and your 7-month-old hit you down the stairs. I worry about you sometimes. By sometimes, I mean often. Okay, got a score to that. I don't know what ratio is good. Get in there. Soak. Soak it in. Get in all the fibers. Well, I see bubbles coming out. That in there for, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then take it out and let it dry, I guess. You feel the want to come back a lot. Well, you know, we like some good old conditioning. Overwhelming night you have to have. Oh no. All of them. Submit, worship, obey, always good. Ooh, definitely show the wisterias. Here, I'll do some snapping before you go. Oh. All the way down, just like that. Very good. And up. Yeah, it's get purple yarn. Got another of the green just to find out green is never coming back. No! I hate when that happens. More bubbles coming out. What a pleasant coincidence. You're welcome. Okay, the thing I wanted to work on was that fucking tool roll. Maybe one day I'll get you to call me goddess. I mean, I feel like that'll just come naturally with time. But bye. Here's my tools. Where did I put the thing itself? Stay. Where'd it go? Ah. I found it. We're good. We're fine. Whew. Jesus. Oh, I didn't finish putting... Wow. I swear I took my ADHD pills today. I'm pretty sure. Oh, thank you. Okay, I feel like this is soaked in enough, so let me just... I don't know where to put this dripping piece of rope. That'll have to do, I think. Okay. Still really have to make myself a new yarn ring. Wring it out in the tub. I didn't want to wring it out. I just kind of placed it on the edge of the silicone bowl I was just using, so that hopefully it can still keep dripping from the sides, but dry in a nice position. I sound as stunning as I always do. Oh, thank you. What's the plan? I wanted to keep working on this guy because he's been a little bit abandoned. And we're going to the lake sometime this month, so I should probably finish it before then. Why am I asking y'all? You know, thinking out loud. Y'all are just my audience. I don't expect you to know. I just ask my rhetorical questions. Okay, leather thickness gauge. And then this is for spacing. I don't like when acrylic has the little papers still on it, because they're such a pain to take off. Now how in the fuck? Okay. That. Not that. That. Yeah. Leather. Let's see if I can take it off with a needle. Yeah, who knows where to put the rope? I don't fucking know. I didn't want to put it in the bathtub, like hanging. Is this fucking Interstellar? Yeah, it is. Because since I diluted Mod Podge, I didn't want that in the tub. I don't know. God, what a good fucking movie, man. You have a clothesline outside you like to hang everything on? I mean, even then I'd be like, oh, but I don't want to get like the glue, the diluted glue on the grass, you know? You hated the ending. Why? Felt very out of left field. I don't think so. Because it's like he lost all of, like he got to keep his promise, but he's out of place now. Of course it's got fucking paper stuck in the numbers. Of course it does. Oh, talking about Interstellar. Flashbacks to making Christmas ornaments. The numbers that have fucking circles in them. Get off. Okay. Don't need this thing right now. You have to start on 3 piñatas. Oh, you make your piñatas yourself? Fancy. Okay, where the fuck was I? Did all of that. Ugh. You're never down for long. I think that's why you keep getting hurt, girl. Relax. Take a break. Run away with us for the summer. Let's go upstate. We'll all go stay with my father. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. You don't feel the blanket urge because you can't take them to the homeless shelter and the hospital says they have enough. They said, you've done enough. You need to stop. You need to take a break. Take a break. Stop doing things. I suppose I could do. Yeah, I'm agreed with. So you gotta chill. You gotta chill out. Stop it. No, you don't. You don't have shit to do. Stop it. Oh, definitely need that. Okay. I think I should do this flap. Yeah, everyone agrees with me because I'm right. I might start with this edge. Supposed to be on bed rest. Who else is in the house with you? What adult is in the house with you? Whomst? I'd like to talk. Why can't your husband make dinner? Why can't he make the food? Why don't you let him make the food so that you can rest? Can he make some pasta? Is there something that he can make? Huh? What do you mean it was boiled eggs and he set the ceiling on fire? How do you fuck up that bad? Not all the way up to the ceiling. He needs to go to YouTube University. Learn some basic cooking skills. I don't care if he's a himbo. He needs to learn how to make something so that your ass can go to bed. What is he doing right now? If you what? He's on his phone watching. How many kids do you have? I think you have one more. I think you have 4, actually. Why is he not helping you? What are you making for dinner right now? You know you. Is there nothing he can be helping you do so that you can fucking rest? You know, my brother did that once. He tried to make Easy Mac and forgot the water. You know what he did? He fucking learned how to cook. And now he'll make steak for both of us to eat for lunch. He cooks better than me. Do I need to have a talk with your husband? A talk with your husband? You just need to how old is he? In normal circumstances, sure, yeah, like a cute thing that you guys can do together. You're injured. You're supposed to be on bed rest. He can fucking learn it himself. His frontal lobe is developed, theoretically. Even if he did not know how to cook at all and was completely useless at it, he could order something. He could have brought something easy to make at home in the oven. He could have done literally anything so that his wife, who's supposed to be on bed rest, is not making a whole ass meal. Buckleby, do we need to talk about your husband? doesn't have a good impression currently. I also would like a word. It might involve a spiral. He's a soldier, so it's not great. In what way? In what way is it not great? She said the kids got it. We found our solution. No, because we shouldn't parentify the kids either. The grown-ass man should help. Mary, no. Girl. Oh my God. He gets loud at... What else does he do? Or what else does he not do? What does he do? What is he capable of doing? You hate people even being in your kitchen if it's not you. Sure, but if you're like very injured and you should be on bed rest, not making a meal for the entire family. Oh, he can hook up. Why didn't he make hot dogs? Why is dinner not some hot dogs so that you can rest? He can do 3 things. Meanwhile, you can crank out blankets like nobody's fucking business. He can also use a smoker. So what I'm hearing is that he can cook what he wants. Why was a hot dog and the smoker not an option tonight? Could do some hot dogs and spaghetti. Not the stove or anything without a timer. Does he not prepare things for the smoker? How does he know when things are done when he's cooking that? You do that? I'm gonna say this in the most polite way possible. What value is he actually bringing to your life currently? What is he doing for you to make your life easier? Being a dad, but not cooking to take care of the kids. we're on this now. I have some questions. Does he do laundry? Does he... Okay, he does laundry. Okay. Everyone's laundry, including yours and the kids, and also puts them away without you having to remind him of things? Okay. Does he do the dishes? Sometimes does the dishes, but you cook all the times when you ask him to. Of course. Of course. Does he know the names of the kids' teachers and doctors? Okay. I suppose that part makes it easy. Who does the homeschooling? Okay. When you're sick, what does he do to take care of you? Because clearly, not dinner. A cup of water, some saltines, and a thermometer. Okay. Really scraping the barrel. Maybe he works really hard. She works super hard. All the time. Okay, and your ass is doing everything also. And also studying to be a nurse. And also is supposed to be on bed rest currently. My thing is currently, right in this moment, you were injured, unrelated, injured, had emergency surgery, right? Are supposed to be resting because, you know, the emergency surgery. And he's just letting you make food while just watching football. if I had just come out of surgery and was healing and was supposed to be on bed rest, I know for a fact that either and both of my partners would not even let me think of getting up to make dinner for us. Because they are concerned about my well-being. And even though neither of them really cook much, they would probably order something. Or pick up something that you literally just like put in the oven. The instructions are right there. Or a microwave meal. Literally anything else. That's the part that doesn't sit well with me. And again, I'm not intending to like shame or judge or, you know, anything like that. However, does not. He cleaned the floor of toys since 9 a.m. What time is it now? What have the kids been doing all day? Homework and playing. Have you been the one watching over them? Supervising them? Okay, that's good. That's good. Definitely let me know how that goes. No, that's I think that's a good idea. For sure. Now, you said he gets loud. Does he get angry? Like I said, I was going to work on the project. This is more important, actually. Also, hello. Not in the past 7 months. Girl, that should be never. Ever. Do you have family or friends nearby? Is there someone one friend? Okay. Is there a chance that she could either come over just in case, or possibly you call her while you are talking to him to record, and just in case? Could you text her right now? Hey, whoa. Whoa. You're not apologizing for anything. You did not drag stream down. We are concerned for you because we care about you, and it is good to point out when things are wrong, especially when you've just been living in it like it's normal. Sometimes you when you've been in it for so long, you forget that those things are not okay to be happening to you. So do not apologize. That is not allowed. That is illegal. So says Goddess. So, you know. This is an intervention. If anything, I'm glad that we can all be here to assure you, like, hey, that's not how relationships should be. You don't have to live your life that way. You deserve way better. Way better. We're just ripping the Band-Aid off. Yeah, I do make the law. And the law says he kinda sucks. And I don't want to be pessimistic, but something tells me he's not going to be willing to change. not necessarily making assumptions, just based on pattern recognition. Like, I hope the talk goes well. I hope nothing does happen. I hope he shapes up and improves. But based on the information we've been told, you know, for about 2 years, and then he stopped. Does he make you happy? Are you excited to be around him? But is it like a, oh man, I'm glad it's not like, is it like a neutral, I'm glad I'm not the butt of frustration and anger? Or is it like a, I'm so happy to see him, I love him so much, he makes me feel really good? Like, does he just feel like a roommate more than anything? We're gonna get deep here. Part of the reason why I care so much is because, like, in high school, I was in a really bad relationship. And I stayed for way too long. Glad he's not against you, but he feels like a first love. I'm not necessarily trying to dissect the entire marriage. I'm not trying to say you should do this or you should do that. I just remember how it feels to not want to bring things up to someone because they might get angry and yell and say mean things. You know, I like just different, but not that different. You know? And like, especially since I know that you are constantly doing stuff all the time. Like, not just for you, but for the people around you and for your kids, and you know, you're very kind and you're very generous. I mean, yeah, if both parties are willing to work, yes, that's great. However, I'm not saying that this is necessarily about him in particular. This is just in general. There can be a pattern of promising to get better, promising to do better, doing it for a while. You feel like, oh yeah, he has changed, and then just slips back into the same. And at some point, again, it's not about this in particular, just in general. Pattern recognition. People can use the promise of improving to keep your hope that, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, I'll get better, to just string you along, hoping, staying for a version of them that they aren't. That can be part of the process of improving. Things aren't linear. The main difference is that's his responsibility, not hers. That would be their responsibility and not their partner's. And if the continued failed promises on their journey to, you know, being better is still hurting the person they're with, hurting the person that these promises are made to, then the person does have a right to leave. You know? Like, you have a right to work on yourself and, you know, fail and do your best. Like, you're allowed to not be perfect, but the people that affects are allowed to not want to be around you or with you anymore, you know? Because at some point you have to do what's best for yourself. there's been things in my own relationships where, you know, we'll talk about something and something is brought up that I need to improve on. And even if I do mess up, my partner would have the right to be frustrated with me, even though I'm trying, you know, even though I'm working on improving. It's still on me to be better, you know? And not have to be reminded to be better. You feel intimidated to leave. The kids are 6 and 7 months. You're worried about ruining their mental stability. I feel like it's worse to pretend. From what I have heard from people whose parents, you know, are divorced, or people who were in a situation where their parents did stay together for their sake, but it was still not great. What I have gathered is that it doesn't help them, because then they're just watching one or both people being miserable instead of being loved and like seeing examples of love and of being happy. I feel like that isn't... I don't think you would ruin their mental stability. It would probably be rough for a while, yes, but if it helps you flourish, I mean, that's a big if both people are working on it. If it's two people just being flawed humans, but they are actively trying to be better for each other, sure. But if all of the effort, all of the time is only coming from you, that's exhausting. How things were good, then bad, yeah. Oh. Yeah, like... if it's causing you burden... Good, yes. He won't feel safe to communicate either. I mean, but if the previous patterns and the fear is because he reacts with anger and possible abuse, that's not on her. She shouldn't have to navigate that. He should. People who lash out don't notice how they hurt themselves. For sure. No, absolutely. It all of this depends on him. I think we can all agree on that, right? It depends on if he is going to take it seriously, if he is going to see how he is hurting you and actually doing things to improve that don't just fall off in 2 years. No, everyone can improve. No one is like, I'm not trying to paint this as any sort of like, you're a perfect angel, he's evil, leave him. Definitely not. We are only getting the tiny little window that we are given. Only you are going to have most of the story, right? But even in your improving yourself, as far as you're aware, you're not hurting the people you care about. As far as you're aware. A free group therapy stream. Sure will. How long have you guys been together? And I mean, honestly, I know it's not conventional to have free group therapy stream, but since you were 17 and he's 7 years older than you? You were 17, he was 24? Am I correct? But yeah, I was saying, don't feel bad about bringing it up to about this group therapy on stream thing, because a lot of the times in that situation, one, you said your family is 5 hours away and you have one friend nearby-ish, and obviously you're busy all the time, both with your studies and then also with your kids and then your husband also. It's very isolating, and so there's not as much opportunity to get this sort of, hey, that's not normal. And so, if anything, I'm glad that we could be the, hey, that's not normal. You just married him last year. When was your first pregnancy? Because you said two of your kids are 6? And he was 23, 24? So, grown-ass man. Well, that's something. He's getting less and less sympathy from me. If you don't mind, and again, if this is making anyone uncomfortable, I should probably just skip this stream because I'm gonna keep going with this. How did you guys meet? Whew, man. When you were an infant swim instructor, why was he there? What was he doing? Okay. I have many thoughts. Many thoughts. I'm running through the comments that I want to make. He never looked at it like that. Then I'm very glad that we're having this conversation. Cause some things you think it all as you're living it, you're like, this is okay, I think, but then once you actually say it to someone else, you're like, that was kind of weird, actually. That was more than weird. That's, If I'm completely honest, in my completely personal opinion, I don't think he should be anywhere near you or the kids. I don't think he deserves another chance. It sounds like you've given him many. Realizations! Woo! if you do, and you are able to progress, I'll fucking make you something celebratory. I'll make it on stream. I'll make you whatever you want. Definitely a big decision. Definitely also talk with your friend. Like, one, to talk through all this and just process the things you're feeling. Yeah. You have exciting news. Your family said they didn't like him in the beginning. Man, it sucks when they're right. Doesn't it? Because with the shitty relationship that I had, my friends didn't really like him. My family wasn't super jazzed about him. And when you're in it, it's like, oh, you know, they're just not seeing what I see. But then you realize and you're like, oh, they were right. They were right. You're getting your computer. Ooh. That's exciting. What kind of computer? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Do it, girl. It's a built one he found. Ooh, that's fun. Hello. And with the other camera, I mean, this is just the Mac camera. It's not the like close-up camera. My PD confused you. Close-up camera, it is. It is very fun. I just don't like that it like will freeze sometimes, like on stream. You know, it'll just get stuck and I'm like, huh? You're gonna go get some food? I can't stay for too long because I have a dinner at 6. But I can go put on a dress. Seems to be a common reaction. All right, let me go see what dress I'm gonna wear. I mean, I've got a nice, simple black one. A date? No. No, it's a celebrity thing. Family thing. Yeah, okay. Let me put on the dress. Definitely need some sort of belts. Camera, zoom out. Camera, zoom out. Thanks, girl. And I just want to say, Becca, I'm really proud of you right now. It compliments my earrings. Thank you. I wonder if maybe I should wear my hoops. I'm gonna try my hoops. Go all hoop. All the cheers for Bugga. Yes. Hell yeah. I'll keep the necklace simple. And girl, we're here for you. You're already talking with me. You're not alone. Alright? You got this. Okay, I should probably go now. Let me see when we're headed. Yes. Good. I'm the center of attention anytime. Yep. 5-10 minutes, so I'm gonna get ready to skedaddle. Hopefully I'll be here and we'll maybe talk about it. Either way, we'll be here. So I'm gonna go have some steak. Oh, that shit's so good. Bye y'all. Be safe.